Hi guys, welcome to another M10 video. Today we've got a Toyota Yaris that's in for a noise from underneath the car. So let's start it up and see what we can hear. Noise. Something's definitely hanging off. It's clonking like mad. So now that we've got the car up in the air, we can clearly see that the centre pipe has come away from the centre box of the exhaust. This is a very common problem on old cars like these. If it's one thing that old cars in the UK are known for, it's rust, and the exhaust in this Yaris is no exception. Now this exhaust looks as if it's been previously repaired. It looks as if the centre pipe has been welded back onto that centre box. So it looks like the weld has failed, and that's why the pipe has come off. Because of that, we're going to have to replace the centre pipe and the centre box because of the damage that's on it. And also because the connections on the back box don't look too healthy either, that we're going to have to replace that as well. So let's get to it. Now that we've cut off the old clamp, we can just give the couple of taps to the centre box and it should come off nice and easy. Because we're replacing the back box anyway, sometimes it's just easier just to cut the pipe off. The back box is held on with these two rubber mounts and they just push out of place. These can be quite hard to undo, so I'd recommend spraying them with WD-40, make life a little easier. Not sure if you can hear this. That rattling is the inside of the back silencer that's fallen apart, and you can hear it rattling around. So this will need replacing as well. The new back box can just be lifted into place and pushed onto the rubber mounts. Using some exhaust paste, you want to spread this around evenly on the part of the exhaust pipe where the join is going to be. Then you can fit your centre exhaust. This just slots on to where you've just put the exhaust paste and has a crushable end where you can fit the exhaust clamp to secure it into position. But before you secure anything, you want to make sure that it's correctly positioned and lined up with the back box. Any excess exhaust paste I spread across the seams. Then we can fit the exhaust clamp. Shouldn't need any exhaust paste on the rear because you've got this special coned metallic gasket which seals up as you tighten up the joint. These bolts have sprung washers as just another way to make sure that they stay tight. When you're happy, it's time to start the car and check for any leaks. So that's how we go about replacing the exhaust on an old Toyota Yaris. One thing that I would say is once you're happy and you've started the engine, make sure that the exhaust paste is set properly, because until it sets, it might leak. So what I would recommend is go out on a road test, come back and double check, make sure there's no leaks in the system. I normally put my hand around the joints just to see if I can feel any air blowing around, but be careful, if the exhaust is hot, you don't want to burn yourself. So after road test, you might want to check in case you need to make any minor adjustments to the position of the exhaust, and double check that everything's tight. And that's it for this week's video, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications for when we drop a new video. Cheers.